Don't move, don't move. We can't leave till the DJ play that tune, that tune, that tune. Say you wanna slow it down a little, I can do that too, that too, that too. Oh, my body's stuck on you like a tattoo, tattoo, tattoo.
What would you say is the genre of music you do?
I call it AfroSexy.
AfroSexy. What genre of music would you say is not sexy?
Bush, 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 like you're in the club. Sexy is like smooth. Sexy is like Wizkid.
Wizkid started.
No one says it. No one's put the label on it. But if you think about it,
You've not worked with any Ghanaian artist, have you?
well, I've worked with my sister who is a Ghanaian artist.
I can see you look like somebody, but I want you to say it yourself. Anyway, my guest for today is Mellissa. She has very great songs, and also her numbers. I checked out her numbers on social media and also on the streaming platforms, and I realized she has more numbers than some of the household names we have in Ghana. And I said, no, I have to talk to her. We have to figure out what she's doing right, what some of the other guys can also do right to elevate Ghana music. I have Mellissa here with me. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm good.
Everything okay?
Yeah,
You feeling okay?
feeling great.
First question: Are you Ghanaian?
Yeah.
100% or mixed, or how is it?
I mean,
How's
I'm
it?
mixed. I'm half, yes. Half American, half Ghanaian.
Okay. Which part from Ghana? Mom
My
or
mom
dad?
is from Ghana.
Mom is from Ghana.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you grow up in Ghana? You went to
Born and raised
in
here.
Ghana. Okay. You didn't go to school outside the country for some period or anything.
I mean, for uni,
Okay.
just uni. But high school, everything until then, it was all in Ghana.
And how did music start for you? Do you have the normal cliche story?
I
or-
do. I don't like telling it because some people be telling my same story. But
I want
it's
to hear
whatever. Like, yeah. I was in the school choir. You know the vibes. But I think it was great because it kind of gave me confidence in my vocals, because practice, obviously. So I feel like I did my 10,000 hours. Obviously, there's always room for improvement. So I'm always going to keep. But yeah, so choir, and like even before I joined the choir, just like every day on the way to school, we'll always be singing and making beats in the car. There's always this music around. My mom had a restaurant and she would always be playing everything from like the R&B hits and the this and the that, and then the local stuff. Like, so I was just always exposed to music.
Yeah.
I just had no choice but to be here.
Who are some of the people you listened to growing up that influenced you?
I was heavily influenced by so many of Rihanna and Beyonce's eras,
Okay.
right? Also Alicia Keys, I kind of related to her because like she's also mixed, right? And her vocals are so powerful. Like I just always wanted to have that kind of like presence when I'm performing. There's some live shows that she's done that I'm just like, wow. Like you can literally feel the energy from behind a screen.
Yeah.
And that's incredible. So yeah, I really love Ifya. She's like queen of, R&B to me here in Ghana. My favorite song with her is her feature. It's the one with Sarkodie. It's like, I'm in love with you now.
Yeah.
Bro, that song is like, there are some songs, and obviously like every song is a great song, but there are some songs, to me it feels like evergreen. That is like, it would just last through like so many different generations and lifetimes. This
Yeah.
song is going to my kids and they're going to pass it on too. It's just good music.
Yeah. What would you say is the genre of music you do?
I call it AfroSexy.
AfroSexy. This is the first time I'm hearing it. I've heard a lot of Afro names like Afro beats, Afro
Yeah.
hip hop, and all
I would
that.
say like right now in this current, because I don't know what's going to happen later. I'm not saying that that's all I'm doing, but right now I feel like I'm making AfroSexy music. And to me, that's like combination of like all the genres that you would call a sexy genre. Like I feel like R&B is sexy, Caribbean style music is sexy, jazz music is sexy. You know, they're like different vibrations of sexy, and I just like put it together, and I just create my Afro fusion of AfroSexy.
What genre of music would you say is not sexy?
You can't say well, that's subjective, honestly. But it's like I wouldn't call bush 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 like in the club. That's Afro rave or like Afro, you know, like
Yeah.
hyper. That's like up. Sexy is like smooth. Sexy is like Wizkid. You know, I feel like he's like he started Afro sexy.
Wizkid started.
No
Afro.
no one says it, no one's put the label on it, but if you think about it, I feel like he's probably like the proper originator of Afro sexy music. And if you think about it, I feel like he makes music more for women, Afro sexy, you know? That's just my thoughts though.
So who are you making music for? Women or men? Or
Both.
both? But who are you leaning more towards?
I feel like women would probably like connect more with it, you know, because it's my perspective and I'm a woman. So
Your song with Blaqbonez, Tattoo, that's the song you're currently
yes.
pushing. I listened to the lyrics, watched the video, and it's kind of inviting. It
What does that mean?
it has this kind of, you know, what inspired you to make that song?
So many different things. That song is like over 3 years old. It started like 3 years ago. Started with the production. I made the beat and it was like a skeleton of the beat. And there was just like a hook idea and nothing else. So I actually went for a session with Blaqbonez for something that's going to be on his album.
Low key. Low key.
And after we made that, I was just like, what do you think about this? And then I played for him. He's like, yo, this is hard. I didn't even tell him that was my beat. And he just like tried something on it. He did it so quick. I was so impressed and so shy. I'm just like, look how long it takes for me to like complete this thing. And you just came on, bam. I was like,
But you play your own beats?
I make my own beats.
You make your own beats?
I produce, but
Okay.
I don't do that for all my music. I'm still like,
Still, okay.
Yeah.
But for this one, for the tattoo, you did it yourself?
yeah, I produced it. There was added production later because in the session we had Black Culture was there. We added some more stuff and made it like all the way locked in.
Why did it take 3 years to get to this point?
Because I made the beat 3 years ago, didn't do anything for a long time and just pulled it out in that moment and then it became a complete song. Sometimes it happens like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you create everything in that one day.
Right. It's true.
Yeah.
Now let's backtrack a bit. When did you decide to take music serious, like to be a serious artist and to take it as a profession?
Another cliche answer coming. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, no. It's like 2 times, right? But the real time where I like locked in and started recording a lot of music, that's when I actually started learning how to produce as well. I borrowed equipment, you know, from my ex. And I was just like trying to figure out how to use Logic, make stuff, any ideas, I can put them down. It was 2020.
Okay.
We were locked up. I was like, I'm gonna be locked up with some music. Right? So that's when I really locked in.
That was
And
the second time.
That was the second time. The first time was when I was little. It was just like always my dream, always like the thing that I'm gonna do. And it's like no matter like what I was doing, I would always keep coming back to music. Like 2020, I had just finished film school.
Yeah.
That was like my plan B. I was like, oh, let me just, but it's like it all came together because now I can merge everything into being a creative. So I feel like everything just worked out.
That's great.
Yeah.
A few years ago, Apple Music, Up Next artist, and your name came up. How did you feel about that?
It was incredible. It was incredible. I was like, I felt honored, you know, and yeah.
Was that something you were expecting?
Not really. I mean, yes and no, because like the music that I was putting out, I feel like it deserved that. You know, I'm not gonna say it, but at the same time, you know, it was very like humbling, and I was honored. Yeah.
I've seen your Spotify numbers. Crazy. I've seen your Apple Music numbers. We have some artists in Ghana. People make noise about them all over, but then your monthly listeners are more than that of those artists. I don't want to mention names, but then which demography or geographical area would you say most of your listeners come from?
Honestly,
Yeah.
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Currently, I mean,
Okay.
I just dropped like
Yeah,
you
with
know,
Blaqbonez, yeah.
yes, Nigeria. Yeah, and then the states as well, here and there. But mostly right now is Nigeria.
Do Ghanaians listen to your music? What's the percentage? Like in the back end analytics, the percentage of Ghanaians who listen to Mellissa.
It's not big. I'll say that. It's growing. That's the best way to put it. It's growing. Yeah, it's growing.
Is there any plan to get more Ghanaians to listen to you?
Of course. Everyone wants their home country to rep them. Of course.
But looking at your songs that you've done, you've not worked with any Ghanaian artists, have you?
Well, I've worked with my sister who is a Ghanaian artist.
Okay.
Still
But
there.
aside there,
No. Nothing that's out. I have music.
you have music with
I
Ghanaian
do.
artists.
I'm not gonna mention names. I'm just going to expose all my unreleased. But yes, I do have some features that like just haven't dropped yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which Ghanaian artists would you like to work with?
I want to get
Aside those you've worked with.
okay. Well, I want to get in the studio with Ifya. I feel like
Okay.
it would make something iconic. You know, I really would like to work with Shatta Wale because he made a song about me. He did.
Yeah.
Just doesn't know that it was me, but it was me all along. And I think it would be a nice moment to just be, because they'll be like, okay, Shatta Wale, Mellissa. And then there'll be another thing that's like, okay, Mellissa and Shatta Wale, and then something. You know, it'd just be like, oh, what's going on? Yeah, I think it would be cool.
Shatta Wale. You did
Yeah,
a song
man.
about her. Link up.
Link up.
I didn't want to bring this up, but you mentioned that you featured your sister.
Yes.
And I can see you look like somebody, but I want you to say it yourself.
Oh, Molly is my
Yeah.
sister.
Molly is your sister. Now it's starting to make sense. Starting to make sense. Aside Molly, do you have like a history in your family, history of music or musicians in your family?
My mom, but she wanted the fairy tale lifestyle. And that's why we
she
exist.
didn't pursue
She
music?
did like when she was much younger.
Okay.
And then, her interest and passions just evolved into other stuff. But then she even got us into singing as well, because even, I don't know if this is too much to share, but it's like, you know how you do like morning devotion and you're singing? That was like a thing in our family. So we'd literally be like harmonizing like we're in the choir. That was another part of it. It's not just the school choir. My mom made us, we would be like singing fellowship songs and be like, yeah.
You've mentioned some of the Ghanaian artists you'd like to work with. Outside Ghana, you've worked with Blaqbonez. Who else would you like to work with in Africa? And then we'll go like outside Africa. Other African artists.
I would love to work with Thames.
Okay.
It's a very unique, inspirational voice. And I would love to make something with her, both production and, music.
Yeah.
And there's a long list too.
Just give me 3.
Just 3.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I really would like to do something with Wizkid, just because he's the pioneer of AfroSexy. It only makes sense,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
So two sexy people on the
Just-
song.
yeah,
doing
like-
sexy things for the sexy people.
But his own is just like Steez. He doesn't have to,
Do
he's just like
much.
just vocals. He just has to exist. Yeah. Okay. Last one. This is hard because there's like so many. There's
So
like a
many.
whole pile of names.
You can't put one above the other. It's not in any order. Just
I know.
just
I know.
3.
Okay. Last one. I would say. I think it would be cool to make something with Tyler.
Tyler. Makes
I
sense.
wanted to say someone else outside of Nigeria because I've given them 2 spots already. you
Makes
know?
sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
And now outside Africa.
Okay, outside Africa. Definitely want to make music with 3 again. Okay.
Or just give me one.
1.
Yeah.
Okay, Drake.
Drake.
Even after everything, that's my guy.
Do you think he lost?
I don't care what they are saying. No,
What
me,
are
the
you
guy's
saying?
legacy is sealed. Have you seen his catalog? Like, bro, that's my guy.
Before we continue, I have a gift from Kiss Strawberry Scented Lubricants.
Whoa.
Since you do AfroSexy.
What does this mean?
Oh, your genre of music is AfroSexy. I've listened
But
to.
you didn't even ask me what AfroSexy means. How do you know it involves?
Well, like I said, I've listened to your songs. I've
Okay.
watched the video. So yeah, Kiss
Cool.
Strawberry Scented Lubricants. It's
Wow.
strawberry scented, condom friendly, water based. It's very good for easy penetration
Wow.
without friction.
That's the only thing in there.
No,
Okay.
there's
I was
also
like-
there's also a cap for you.
Cool.
So there's a gift from Kiss to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I like the cap. Red is my favorite color. So, yeah. Thank you so much.
Should we expect a project from you anytime soon, like an album or something?
Yes, I've been preparing my EP. I've put my tears, my love, my heart, my sprinkles, my spices, my everything in there. And it's coming out soon, like summertime.
How soon?
Summertime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we expect some of the Ghanaians you've worked with on there?
No.
Do you like working alone? Like, do you think your music, you prefer having only you on a song?
Honestly, it's like different flavors of ice cream. I love making stuff myself because I get to like fully express whatever I wanted to say. That's a great flavor, right? And then there's stuff that is like you make something and you put something beautiful and then someone added something and it just became more beautiful and it just keeps unwrapping into like something that I would have never been if it was just me.
Right.
I love collaborating as well. So there's no preference for me. They're both like expressions and one was like taken somewhere else to a beautiful space. So it's like I don't have a preference.
Okay.
I love both of them.
Great. So we should expect the EP. Any possible name yet? Or you've not named it yet?
I have named it.
What's the name?
It's whatever.
Whatever. That's the name of the
It's
EP.
whatever.
It's whatever. Okay.
I don't like that
I was a
confuses
bit confused. I was a bit confused when you said it's whatever.
How should I say it so it sticks more like it's called It's Whatever. That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
It's called It's Whatever.
Or the name of the EP
is
is
It's Whatever. No, because that's how I just said it.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing. It's a bit confusing.
I'll work on how to say it so it's very clear.
Now, outside music, what does Mellissa do for fun?
I love film,
Okay.
you know. I love filmmaking. I love I'm just a very artsy person. So it's like anything that involves like creating something, I kind of want to be involved in that. Yeah.
So where is it possible to see you, like, let's say, on a normal night out, on a Friday night or a Saturday night?
I'm kind of a homebody most of the time, but when I travel, because I'm not there for long, I feel like I have to experience the place. But honestly, in Ghana, I don't go out much. Like when I'm home, I'm just like home, unless something I have to be at. But yeah, I would probably do like random things. Like now they have like a skate park here. Like I want to go and try that out.
Right.
Before I felt like Ghana didn't have so much, but they're now like,
Having more
exactly.
things,
Like
yeah.
those are the kind of things I would do. I don't really love like, I wouldn't constantly go out nightlife. I like daytime stuff. I like nature. I want to go on a hike or to the waterfalls or like something like that. Something that's like active.
And what's your favorite Ghanaian tourist attraction or tourist site that you've been to?
I don't know. What a favorite tourist site?
Yeah.
It's in tourist sites. It's my country, so
Yeah,
it's
it's in
like
your
tourist
country,
sites.
but okay, which part of Ghana or you know the question I'm asking, but you
Okay, it's not a tourist site, but my favorite part of Ghana, to be
Okay.
honest, currently is Ibri.
is it because of the
I
weather?
love the weather and just like honestly driving there, the feeling, it just feels so vast and like bigger than life. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it just feels really it feels like when I go to the beach. It has that similar feeling. I love Ibri. I want to
Every
have a
during the
house
day
there.
or during the night?
Both. Like the lights in the night or in the daytime, you see all the greenery. Like everything just feels so like I'm in a movie. Just it's nice.
Let's go back to AfroSexy.
Okay.
Your music video for Tattoo.
Yeah.
Who came up with the concept?
Me?
You?
Yeah.
With the bathtub and all the things in the bathtub.
Yeah, because it's like I eventually want to get a tattoo, but because I'm like very particular, I'm an artist, but I'm the kind of artist that overthinks. I've accepted it and I've said that it's not a bad thing because after overthinking, you've deciphered what you want, what you don't want, and then you get exactly what you want in the end instead of always freestyling. If I come and do a tattoo right now, I'm just like, oh, what did I do? Like, I'm bored of it after a month or two. That would break my heart. So it's like, I literally want to like create exactly what I want, maybe even draw it myself or draw it with someone and then get it. So I wasn't ready to add it to my rollout yet.
Okay.
I was just like, so how can I express? Because I'm saying I really want to be stuck on you like a tattoo. So I was just like, I'm just going to dump myself in ink.
Okay.
So that was the, yeah.
If-
How did you interpret the video? What were you thinking?
No, the lyrics, it's shots o'clock and you're looking at me and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It's, in fact, as we have this conversation, there are things flashing like the video.
Right.
So I need you in the comment section to tell me what you think about the video. Tell me your interpretation of the video with all her moves and everything. Let me know. But to you, it was just an expression of, the tattoo. If you should have a tattoo on your body, which part would it be at?
I want a couple. I feel like even though I've been advised that like, you probably want to get your first few ones in like nice, cute hidden spots, I really want one on my hand. I want to be able to see it all the time. So I'll get something cute here and then maybe somewhere here.
Okay.
All the spots they're saying don't do it as your first tattoo. Those are the ones I want. That's exactly what I want.
Maybe that's why you're overthinking. Because you don't want to regret
I need to
it.
exactly. I need to be like locked in with the idea so that I'm like
Right. Now before we wrap up, I want you to do a freestyle for the viewers.
what is the freestyle?
No, just sing some part of Tattoo.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Putting me on the spot, but okay. Just the hook is cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Don't move. We can't leave till the DJ play that tune. Say you wanna slow it down a little, I can do that too, that too, that too. Oh, my body's stuck on you like a tattoo, tattoo, tattoo. Don't move, don't move, don't move.
Oja, oja, oja. Any last words to those who might not be listening to you now?
What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Go listen to Tattoo and Henny Talk. That's one of my favorite songs out as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for passing through. Any last words? Anything else you'd like to?
Thank you for having me. This was great.
Are you going to be on stage with your sister
When?
for TGMA?
I don't think so. No, not this time. But I'm gonna be there. Are you gonna be there?
Yeah.
I bet I'm gonna see you there.
All right. Thank you so much for passing through. Her name is Mellissa. Go and check out her song with Blaqbonez, Tattoo. Go and check it out right now. The link is in the description.
And watch the
out.
video
Yeah.
so you can see what he's talking about. Tell me if, like, you know, I don't know where you were going with it, but like.
All right. Thank you so much for passing through. Her name is Mellissa once again. Check out her songs on all streaming platforms and also check out the video on YouTube, Tattoo with Blaqbonez. And no, I don't know.
And Mellissa Darling on all socials. 2 L's, 2 S's. Just had to put it out there.
Yapon.